Andy Porawal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Dalton Smith here in San Francisco. Dalton, we've just seen an absolute masterclass there from Devin Haney.
Yeah, masterclass. You know, didn't put a foot wrong, but you know, I thought Regis would have gave him more problems, but you know, Devin showed his class, showed his ability, and he's a talent, man. Talent.
People might look at that fight and think, is this for sign that the Prograis versus Zorilla wasn't just a one-off, or was it down to just Devin being that good? What side do you more so lean towards?
Maybe so. You know, I thought Regis would have you know changed a few more things throughout the fight. You know, he kept to do the same, but then again, Devin always had an answer for what he brought. So, you know, I think we'll see as the bigger fights come up. You know, that's where we'll see. You know, if Devin Haney is really as good as he looked tonight, which I think so.
What impressed you the most about Devin's performance?
Just his distance, his footwork. You know, he doesn't waste much. You know, and he throws only when he needs to. And you know, people will probably look at that and be like, oh, he can't stop people, can't get him out. But you know, for what he did for 12 rounds against, you know, a top contender like that, you know, that shows the class.
I know you're a little bit way off kind of bats at this moment in time, but to be here to see it in person, how good is it to kind of experience and maybe even in your own mind try and work out how you would have tried to fight Devin Haney tonight?
Of course, you know, these are the top guys at my division, and that's the reason why, you know, I flew out over here to, you know, see the guys in the flesh, you know, see it for real. And of course, everybody knows the 140-pound division's, you know, probably one of the hardest at the minute. Of course, you know, these are the guys I want to be chasing in the next 2 years. You know, I want to be filling these arenas out in the States. So, you know, as long as I keep winning, keep performing, keep progressing, and you know, this is where I want to be.
Just one thing I want to bring up on yourself, Dalton. Obviously, we've seen Maxi Hughes come out and comment on turning down the fight to face yourself. He kind of suggested it was a bit disrespectful for it to be put towards him. What were your thoughts on what he had to say?
Yeah, you know, I seen the interview from that, and you know, Maxi has every right to say what he says. You know, that I never asked for that fight. That fight got put on the table for me, and it was like, oh, this is a potential fight. You know, so me and my team, we just said, look, if it makes sense and both parties, you know, agree to it, you know, it's good for the city. But you know, I said to my dad, I says, that doesn't make sense for Maxi. You know, he's looking to push on for a world title now, and you know, some of those have come vacant. So, you know, I respect that. You know, it was nothing disrespectful there. I wasn't calling him out or, you know, bad mouthing. That fight just got put on the table. So, you know, I just presumed it was an option. Boxing's a business.
So where do things sit in terms of your next outing?
Say that again.
Where do things sit in terms of your next outing and potential opponents?
You know, there's been a few options. Obviously, Harlem Eubank didn't want it. Obviously, Azim's got his European title defence next. So, you know, we're just looking at a few options. Nothing's been finalised yet. So, you know, we'll let the news out when it is. But you know, there's nothing concreted yet. There's a few opponents what's been put forward. So, you know, we'll see where we go from there.
Dalton, listen, I know obviously you've had a brief short stay over in San Francisco. You've got to get back to Arizona to Sports Sunny next week. So thank you for speaking to me, and obviously good luck to the rest of the team next week.
Appreciate it, thank you.